All right. Hello, people. Hello. I hope you enjoyed that little bit of music there. I like that. That was pretty good. As always, I'm Justin Clark, and this is Being in Justin's Mind. And I'm joined again by Robbie Ward. Robbie, how goes it?
It goes, man. It's been a while. Good to see you.
It has been. Yeah, we skipped last week. I guess we were busy doing something else.
We had some famous guy's birthday party or something.
Yeah. Some douchebag. He turned 29 again. Oh, that was my birthday, by the way.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Well, you were there with me, so.
Yeah, second time. I actually wish you had a birthday on time. So.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. It was funny. Like all the people that surprised me, none of y'all really messaged me throughout the day, and I was like, this kind of sucks.
Except for the one guy that didn't show up.
Yeah. So I was wondering why none of y'all messaged me, and then y'all were all there. So that was pretty awesome. Thank you.
Did you enjoy your birthday?
I did. It was a lot of fun.
Very cool.
It was a lot of fun. Iron Thunder is always a good choice.
Solid wings. That place was bomb.
Yeah, for sure.
Add it to a list at some point.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we'll have to go there again. So today we're going to talk about our top 5 favorite NFL players, current NFL players.
Yep. Can't reach into the books and see any of the legends from the past. Everything has to be up to date, 2020.
Yeah, so no Dan Marino or Shane Falco. None of those guys.
Shane Falco would have made my list for sure.
Oh, yeah. Him and Ray Finkel.
Oh, yeah. They both have heart.
Yeah. They were both afraid of quicksand, I think, too.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Don't blame them.
But this topic is pretty on point, I think, because the playoffs were this weekend.
Yeah.
Your team is still in. Well, they just lost, but at least you had a team.
We made the playoffs. We weren't supposed to be in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Everyone was kind of.
And that's the Bears. That's the Bears.
Yeah. Duh, Bears.
Yeah.
But I wasn't surprised that we lost, but it is what it is. Drew Brees is the man, and he deserves to be in the playoffs. So.
Yeah, I think you definitely played one of the best teams in the playoffs. But
not upset about it.
No. I mean, I watched the game. I was somewhat rooting for y'all. I like Mitch Trubisky. I like him.
He's one of your boys from college, right?
Yeah, he's a Tar Heel, and he should have done a lot better if we would have had a good coach then. But whatever. I kind of still blame him for leaving early to go pro, but he was the number 2 overall pick, I think. So
he got picked over Patrick Mahomes and Deshaun Watson.
Yeah,
bunch of idiots.
Yeah, that was a pretty bad draft.
No kidding. We saw how that worked out.
Yeah, I mean, Deshaun Watson is going to be one of the best of this generation, and Mahomes could be one of the best of all time.
He's amazing. Definitely fun to watch.
He's pretty incredible. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see like 6 years from now how good he is, though, because he's got the 3 fastest people to throw the ball to. So.
Well, and not to mention his speed. The guy's incredible. I just hope he doesn't end up like Vic or something like that, where he's scrambling and gets caught off guard or something along those lines. I always hate to see.
Exactly. Like, will he stay healthy, and how good will he be when he gets slower receivers?
Yeah,
that's my thing.
He's definitely a gunslinger. He's definitely got the mobility. I'd love to see where he goes.
Oh, absolutely. He's fun. That's for sure. Yeah. He's a lot of fun. Reminds me of some other people in the past, like Randall Cunningham. He was pretty fun. Or you said Michael Vick. He was fun.
Mike Vick was always fun to watch. Just those elusive guys that you don't expect a lot of, that you can't do anything about.
Yeah. So I guess our list, obviously you say you're a Dub Bears fan. Mm-hmm. How many players on your list are from? Like, how many of them are current Bears?
One current.
Just one?
One current and one ex.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That surprises me. Okay.
Yeah. You got any Vikings on your list?
I got 2. And honestly, I could have probably went with 3.
Yeah.
But I kind of held back just because I didn't want to seem like a homer.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, they got a lot of good players. They're fun to watch, too. I was surprised they didn't make playoffs.
Yeah, we got off to a bad start. We had a lot of injuries.
Yeah.
Then we had a lot of people miss time due to COVID late in the year. So
yeah,
it was just a bad year. But we never make the playoff 2 years in a row, ever. Like, we're always like every other year.
Yeah.
So next year we might be 12-4. Watch out.
The Bears will be out. I see. Yeah. We got a pattern going.
Yeah, exactly. We can't make it the same year.
No.
I blame part of that on the Packers, who we both hate.
Right.
But
just gotta bear down, man.
Yeah. So obviously we live in Charlotte, North Carolina, Ric Flair country.
Woo!
Do you have any Panther players on your list? I think you do. I think you have a Panther player.
I don't. I wanted to put one on there. And we can talk about that later on. I had one guy that I definitely wanted on there.
Okay.
And then one guy that I thought about putting just because of how stand-up of a guy he is and his ex-team that he played on before the Panthers. But no, I don't have any current Panthers.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't either. I mean, honestly, I'm not a big Panther fan anyways.
We're a growing team, too. We don't have many big names at the moment.
No.
I mean, we got 1 or 2, but they'll definitely deserve some honorable mentions. But
for sure. And I think you mentioned this earlier when we talked. I think later on in the show, before we say our number 1 pick, we should mention our honorable mentions.
Yeah.
And also, I think let's mention our most hated player.
Yes, I 100% agree with that. I'm sure everybody that knows me knows my least favorite player.
Most people probably know my least favorite also.
Yeah.
Yes. Although my second least favorite will be very surprising.
Really?
Yeah.
I hope we have the same least favorite player.
We might. We might. We might.
That'd be
Do you
awesome.
think we have any of the same favorite players?
No, I don't think so.
No?
We like different aspects of the team. We also got
That's true.
Different favorite teams. So,
Yeah.
There might be one. There might be one.
Okay.
I'll give us that one.
I will go ahead and spoiler alert. All 5 of my players are offense. I don't know, which is kind of weird. I honestly thought I'd have a defensive player, but there's no defensive players I currently like.
I have a defensive player.
You do? Nice. Okay, cool.
I have a special teams player. So
special kicker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, you are a kicker.
Yeah,
so.
it's fitting, right?
Yeah, y'all are all wiry.
Wiry.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. I
I guess we can just go ahead and get started. I mean, is there anything else we need to mention or?
I don't think so. How about this? We'll do predictions for the Super Bowl. Who you got winning the Super Bowl?
It's hard to pick against the Chiefs, so I'm gonna say the Chiefs over probably over Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be mad about that. I would absolutely love to see the Browns win.
Oh, me too. Who I'm rooting for is the Browns and the Bills.
Yeah.
But who I think's gonna win is the Chiefs.
Man, I think if the Browns have their coach back and everybody's healthy,
yeah.
I think they stand a great chance. I don't understand why people haven't been talking about them. They had a great season.
Yeah. Yeah.
What were they? They were 9 and.
I think they were 10-6.
Yeah. I mean, from nothing, they look awesome. I like them a lot. They're fun to watch. They got a great offense, great defense.
Oh yeah. So is that your pick? Is that your pick to
That's
win?
what I'm going with.
Okay. All right.
Absolutely.
I guess I will go ahead and mention to all you people listening. Make sure to you can find us on Anchor or Iheart Radio, Spotify, Being in Justin's Mind. You can also look for us on YouTube on my page, Mr. J.A. Clark. Make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you. Also, on Facebook, I have a Justin's YouTube vids. You can look for us on there too. So I just figure I'll go ahead and throw that out there, how people can find us. If you're enjoying the show and want to check out some of our past stuff. But yeah, let's go ahead and get to our countdown then. Our top 5 current NFL players, our favorite current NFL players. And as always, Justin doesn't go first. So, right, Robbie Ward, you're number 5.
I can start it off. My number 5, I'm going to put him out there just because, I mean, he hasn't always been one of my favorite players, but he hasn't been in the league very long, but he's always been very entertaining to watch. I'm going to start with Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, okay.
I don't think he might be one of the most entertaining players to watch.
Oh, for sure.
Super talented. He's only 25.
Yeah, 25.
So
yeah.
He's got a long way to go. Plays for a great team. He's got a great coach. I hope he doesn't go anywhere.
Absolutely.
And he's got a ton of threats.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Kansas City definitely has a chance of repeating
every year.
Yeah, yeah, for years to come.
Yeah.
But mainly due to Patrick Mahomes. He's awesome.
Oh yeah. I mean, he's unbelievable. Just looking at his stats already. I mean, he throws for 66%. He completes 66% of his passes. 114 touchdowns already. 14,000 passing yards. 108.7 passer rating, which is also pretty good. I mean, that's incredible. And also, considering that he was the 10th pick in the draft.
Like I said, he was picked behind some guys that haven't showed up,
Yep.
And that percentage is pretty amazing, seeing how
he throws the ball a lot.
Well, he throws the ball a lot. He's got a couple passes that are left-handed, which is his offhand. I think he's got a couple that he just shuffles and everything.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not a conventional player.
No, not at all. He's very fun to watch. Absolutely. I can see why. He also seems like a really nice guy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And he's best friends with Jake from State Farm.
Yeah,
he gets the Patrick rate.
Yeah, there's no such thing as a Patrick rate. Everybody gets the same rate. He definitely seems like fun. He looks like he has fun when he's playing too, which is one thing that I always enjoy.
He always has a smile on his face. You don't see many players like that.
No.
One of my favorite players of all time was Heinz Ward, and he was the same way. It didn't matter what was going on in the game; huge smile on his face all the time.
Yeah.
Same with Patrick. So
Patrick.
That's why he gets my fifth.
Patrick is pretty awesome. I agree, and I'd never even heard about him in college. I mean, he played for Texas Tech.
Yeah.
Didn't even. But yeah, looking at the draft that he was picked in, Trubisky was the one quarterback in front of him. Other than that, I mean, Myles Garrett that's a decent pick.
Yeah.
Leonard Fournette, I mean, people thought he was going to be pretty good. But, man, looking at some of these other picks, I mean, Christian McCaffrey, okay, that's another. But, man, like, yeah, he easily – it's – how did he go number 10?
yeah, it's wild. And people didn't think they were getting what he got.
No.
I mean –
he came off the benches. He didn't even start his first year.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He's a star.
For sure.
And he's already a star, and he's only going to get better.
Yes, absolutely. He's definitely going to get better. He also comes from a pretty awesome family. His dad, Pat Mahomes, played for the New York Mets.
Really?
Yeah. Went to the World Series.
Nice.
Yeah. And his godfather, LaTroy Hawkins, played for the Twins.
Oh, nice.
Also a pitcher. So
that's why he's got a cannon of an arm.
Yeah. Makes you wonder, like, what happened there? Like, why didn't he become a pitcher?
Did he not play baseball or anything like that?
Man, I don't see no, I don't really. Yeah, I guess it said he played baseball in high school, but seems like, he threw a no-hitter one time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder what his fastest pitch was. He's got to have something crazy.
I would say probably high 90s, maybe. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, not too many people can throw 100, so.
Yeah, I'm going to have to get on YouTube later and check it out if I see any.
We'll have to try to find some pitching videos of him. But, yeah, that's a good first pick there, though, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, Mahomes is pretty awesome.
He's awesome. He's without a doubt an awesome player.
Absolutely.
What you got for number 5?
My number 5. All right, my number 5 is the guy that's been in the league since 2010. He did take a year off.
All right.
At which point he did become the 24/7 champion in the WWE. So I'm going to go with Rob Gronkowski. Yes. Rob Gronkowski is my number 5 favorite player currently in the league.
Yeah. I like Gronk.
Yes.
He's a man.
Yeah. Also, we talked about Mahomes having fun. Gronk has fun too.
Man, I think one, he's an amazing player. I mean, you can't downplay that by any means.
Oh, one of the best tight ends ever.
Yeah, of all time. Great hands, great celebrations.
Yep.
I love his interviews.
Yeah.
You can't tell if that man's a genius or a box of rocks.
No, he's an idiot. He's an idiot. Come on. Like, he just knows how to fool people into thinking he's smart, but he's an idiot.
He's really fun to listen to.
Yeah.
And he's another guy that's always got a big smile on his face.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. In his touchdown, he spikes the ball pretty well on his touchdowns. Looking at his stats, he has 7 tackles in his career.
Really?
Which is, that's a pretty good stat right there.
That is a good stat. But what does that say about his quarterback?
Well, Brady throws a lot of interceptions.
Yeah. That's fantastic.
566 catches, 8,400 receiving yards, 86 touchdowns. So pretty.
He's the man. Gronk is awesome. I think it's funny that he followed old Brady over to the Bucks.
Yeah.
I don't think he's not their go-to receiver there, or their go-to tight end.
No, he's not even. I mean, he's probably like their 5th option, really.
Yeah. He does a lot more blocking now, and I mean that's a lot. I mean he's
a great blocker. He's a great blocker. I mean that's early in his career. You had him and Aaron Hernandez. Not rest in peace. But you had them two on the same team, and Hernandez was the go-to, and Gronk was just the blocker.
Yeah.
It wasn't really until Hernandez decided to start killing people that Gronk became the best.
The go-to.
Yeah.
I mean, Gronk is a big dude.
Oh, he's huge.
I mean, he's a presence.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, he's 6'6", 265.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why he was a great wrestler too, or quote-unquote wrestler.
Well. I mean, he did win the 24/7 title. He had to relinquish it when he went back to playing football.
Yeah.
Who knows how long that title reign could have lasted. Hopefully he goes back. I want him to go back.
Yeah.
I mean, he's still only 31. He's got to
retire somewhere.
Yeah, well, I don't think he wants to play football anymore.
Well, he's not going to announce football.
No,
I don't foresee that happening.
He was picked in the 2nd round, number 42.
Really?
Yeah.
Were there any tight ends before him in that round?
Oh, I don't know. Let's.
That might have been difficult.
We can look and see. Let's look and see. I don't know. Man, tight ends isn't really picked too often, really.
No, not at all. I mean, and there are some great names.
Oh yeah, you had Jermaine Gresham. The
Yeah.
Bengals picked him with 21. Yeah, awful.
Nothing.
Yeah, no, not a good pick.
So Gronk, another miss.
Yeah, Gronk was the next one. Gronk was the next tight end. So
nice.
Yeah.
Well, cool.
Yeah, I think that's a good one, man. I like Gronk.
That is a solid number 5.
Yeah. Doesn't his brother play one of his brothers or something? Or no?
I
know he played in college. I know one of his brothers was decent in college.
Maybe. Yeah.
I don't know if he made it to the NFL or not, but
I never heard another name. Gronkowski was the only one. I always used to mix him up with that kicker,
Gostkowski. Yeah. He Gronk's great grandfather, Ignatius Gronkowski, we'll go with that.
Was he a Nazi?
He was a cyclist for the U.S. in the 24 Summer Olympics.
I was close.
Held 5 world records.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, that's man. I wonder why Gronk. Yeah, I wonder why Gronk didn't keep up with that.
Did you picture his big ass on a bike?
Nah, he'd probably break it. Yeah, he'd probably break it. Yeah. So yeah, Gronk is definitely my number 5. I like him a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know why,
great.
but he's pretty awesome.
He's fun to watch.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I mean, I kind of wish he would have stayed in New England just because I never really minded New England. But yeah, Gronk's pretty awesome. So, all right. So I guess let's go ahead and move on. Shall we move on to number 4?
I can do my number 4.
All right. Let's hear what you got for number 4.
I'm going to go with my special teams player.
Oh, yeah.
He is a kicker.
Yes.
He has
Sebastian Janikowski? No.
Okay. He's got one of the best names in football. His name's Robbie.
Oh, Robbie. Oh.
Robbie Gould.
Yeah, Robbie Gould. Yeah.
I think one of the best kickers of all time. He was super.
Who's he play for right now? The Niners?
He plays for the 49ers.
Okay.
He played for the Bears for 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
He was at the Bears when I really started focusing on football and watching football, and he was there when I really cemented being a Bears fan. And he had great stats. I mean, for a while, I think he held the longest streak of non-missed kicks.
Oh, nice.
I mean, the players that he was kicking against, the other kickers at the time, I mean, you had some amazing players. You saw John Casey at his prime. Justin Tucker was getting big.
Oh, yeah, Justin Tucker, yeah.
And a couple other, really good kickers out there. Robbie Gould stuck with them.
Yeah, he's been around since 2005.
Yep. He originally signed with the Patriots, became a free agent, and then the Bears got him, and now he's with the 49ers, and he's still playing well. I mean, he's still got a boot.
No, he's definitely he's good for sure. He played for Penn State in college. I guess they probably weren't too good back then, but yeah, he wasn't drafted. Obviously, no kickers really get drafted, but
very rarely.
Looking at his career, he's made 400 kicks.
That's pretty solid. At
an 86.6%. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
His longest was 58 yards.
That's not bad.
No.
Not bad at all.
And then he kicks off. He does the kickoff too. So 247 touchbacks. I don't know if that's good or not.
It is, especially now, because they moved the kickoffs back. It used to be from the.
Well, no, they made it easier to do touchbacks now.
Oh, did they move it forward?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, to prevent injuries as much.
Yeah.
That's why I like the guys that bring it from 9.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. I still think you should get a point if you make it in the upright.
Yeah, there's a couple guys that do that on the regular.
I mean, it counts.
From the Panthers, he's trash, but he's got a freaking leg.
No, he can kick it far, yeah.
Old Joey Sly.
But yeah, it counts in the arena football if you hit it
does. But it's very skinny goalpost.
Yeah. Well, the field's only 60 yards.
Yeah.
But yeah, the goalpost is I
think it's 5 yards apart. It's very, very, very skinny.
Yeah, it's less than half of what the NFL is. Yeah. Absolutely. What is the NFL? Do you know? I mean, you play football? No,
I don't know the numbers.
Okay, it's bigger than in high school, or?
Yeah, it is. Okay. It's a little bit smaller. I think NFL and college are the same, but it's definitely
no, they're different too. College is the same as high school.
Is it?
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah. Oh, see, I should have went to school.
Yeah.
Could have had a chance.
Yeah, I don't know what the distance is, but yeah, he's only 38, so kickers play.
Well, I think John Casey played when he was 46.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he's got another 10 years left probably.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and as long as he doesn't get any major groins and knees.
Yeah.
If you got that as a kicker, you're fine.
Oh, yeah.
And you'll play forever.
Yeah, just don't do anything stupid. Who was the Martin Gramatica? Remember he tore his ACL or something when he was celebrating a random field goal?
It wasn't even anything crazy. He jumped and landed funny and done.
Yeah, he was done, yeah.
I
mean, he made a kick in the first quarter to go up 3-0, tore his ACL, done.
Yeah.
Celebrating. Who cares?
Yeah.
You're up 3-0.
Kickers are very underrated, but they could also be the superhero.
Yeah.
So that's I mean, it was always fun when I kicked. Had a couple game winners and
nice.
I mean, it feels cool. I mean, you're the little guy. You're not with some of these monsters on the
Some
field.
of the people on the team probably don't even know your name.
Exactly. So Robbie Gould, like I said, I was always a big fan. So
here's a little bit of trivia. I think I figured out why he's your favorite, not just because he played for the Bears.
Oh, okay.
So your name, Robert James Ward III.
Yes.
His name, Robert Paul Gould III.
Yes.
Yeah.
He is. He's basically royalty.
Yeah. So y'all are both the third.
Fantastic.
So I wonder if y'all have known each other,
probably
your family or But yeah, that's pretty cool. I understand now why he's your fourth favorite player.
That's the reason, actually. Yeah. None of that other stuff matters.
Yeah. Who cares that he kicked for the Bears for 10 years?
Yeah.
It's all about the third,
Yeah,
which I'm like
it's
that.
important. That it goes deep. It goes deep.
Which I'm like that. I mean, if people are named Justin, I like them.
Yeah.
Automatically, yeah. Justin, I
makes
support
it easy to remember their name.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a regular name like Mark or Tom or Phil.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Phil's.
Yeah.
Number 4, Justin. Let me see where you got.
Number 4. All right. So my number 4, man, I don't even know when he started playing. 2004. So he's old. He's an old guy. He's 37.
37.
Yeah.
Are all your players old?
Probably, yeah. But so he's been in the league since 2004. He's a wide receiver. Larry Fitzgerald.
I love Larry.
Yeah.
He's
unbelievable.
He was going to be on my list.
Yeah, I think he might be. He's top 10 receiver all time for sure.
I'll give you that. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, and I also like him because he was a ball boy for the Vikings before he became, a grown up.
Really?
Like when he was a kid, he was a ball boy. Yeah, because his dad was like a writer or something for the Vikings.
Huh.
So, and we had a chance to draft him when we didn't because the Vikings are dummies.
He may have the best hands ever to play the game.
He doesn't.
I put him up against like Randy Moss. I mean.
Oh yeah, well Randy Moss,
balls.
No, Randy Moss dropped some, but yeah, Fitzgerald doesn't drop any. What was the stat that I saw at one point? Fitzgerald has more tackles than he does drop passes.
Yeah, and I don't doubt that. This season, I think I saw that he's only dropped 1 or 2 passes,
which is probably 1 or 2 more than he drops most years.
Yeah.
I think he's retiring though, so I don't know. I guess he still counts as my list, right? Because we're still in the current year.
Yeah,
okay,
absolutely.
Because the rumor is that he's retiring.
Yeah.
But let's look. His stats: 1,400 catches, 17,000 yards, which is 12.2 yards a catch.
That's crazy.
And 121 touchdowns.
Yeah, he's awesome. And it's funny. I mean, he'd have even more than that.
If he had a good team.
In grouping with Hopkins this year.
Yeah, well, and also a lot of years they just had a bad team.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He played for the same team his whole career.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say that, and that says a lot about someone's character. Yeah. I think he's one of the greats on the field and off the field. He does a lot for the community and things along those lines.
I really like players that spend their whole career with one team, though.
I agree. Yeah. Like I said, that means he's a family man. He doesn't want to move his family around a bunch, and he's loyal. Loyalty makes a player even better in my book.
Also, a lot of the Vikings didn't have a chance to get him. I thought they did, but they drafted after he was picked. He was the 3rd pick in the draft in 2004. Yeah, number 2 was Robert Gallery, offensive tackle, picked by the Raiders. Yeah, he didn't do much. And the number 1 pick was Eli Manning.
Good old Eli.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, I think Larry is a better player than Eli.
Yeah, probably so. Yeah,
better quarterback than Eli.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Eli won 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah, one of them against the world-class Patriots.
Yeah,
probably one of my favorite.
One of the I don't know. I didn't like it too much. Nah, but yeah. So Larry Fitzgerald. Obviously, I mean, yeah, I do like the older players.
Yeah,
it takes a lot for me to start liking somebody. So, but yeah, I like him a lot, man. He's
I think you like guys that smile while they play.
Yeah, he smiles a lot.
He's another person that just looks like he's having pure fun.
Yeah, he has a lot of fun, I think, which is also. Look, he's got like a bunch of records, by the way. Seasons with 90-plus catches, 8, which is a record. These are all records. All right, most touchdown catches in a postseason, 7, which was in 2008. I guess that was the year they lost in the Super Bowl, right, to the Steelers?
Yeah.
What's like another one? 2nd all-time in receiving yards, 6th all-time in touchdowns. Let's see. Man, just a lot of the second youngest player to reach a certain number of yards.
That's awesome.
I don't know who the first was. I'm going to guess Randy Moss. He owns like pretty much every Cardinals record for receiving.
Been there forever.
Yeah.
And that's the other thing. I mean, he has played in the league forever, so he will have
16 years.
But at the same time, I mean, it's not because he's played there so long that he has these. It's that he is genuinely a fantastic player.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, again, he there were bad teams that he played on, which makes it even crazier.
Well, he's probably one of the best blocking receivers of all time.
Hey, blocks good too, yeah. And obviously, we just talked about, he has a few tackles also. He's also a minority owner of the Phoenix Suns, so that's pretty cool.
Absolutely.
So, all right, well, enough about my guy. We all know Larry Fitzgerald's badass.
He's great.
But let's move on to your number 3.
Yeah. My number 3 has not been in the league very long.
Ooh, a newbie.
Yeah.
All right.
And he, I would say that this season was his his blossoming.
I was blossoming. Okay.
He I think he's played a couple seasons.
Okay.
But DK Metcalf.
Oh, DK Metcalf. Yeah.
That guy is the new Cybertron.
Yeah, he's pretty crazy.
He is a monster.
Yeah.
I think he's the up and coming, one of the best receivers in the game currently.
It's his second year, by the way.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so we knew who he was last season.
Yeah.
We knew, he was a big target, but we didn't know much about him. But I think he's grown into Russell Wilson's favorite receiver.
Oh yeah.
Between him and Lockett, but DK, like I said, he's amazing.
Yeah.
You watch any of his combine numbers or anything like that.
Oh, they're crazy.
He's unreal.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if you were watching the game where he chased down the.
Oh, that was unbelievable. Yeah.
Yeah.
He ran that dude down and tackled him.
He was 15 yards behind him.
Yeah.
And caught him in a 100-yard dash and had the guy asking where he came from.
Yeah. No, it was pretty incredible.
A lot of fun to watch. Very serious about the sport. He's not very into like interviews and stuff like that. But he spends a lot of time with Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
And they don't do any kind of like outings for fun or anything like that. They're training.
They practice a lot. Yeah.
And he's just really, really fun to watch.
Yeah. I mean, I like his attitude towards the game. I think he's overrated though.
You think so?
Yeah. I don't think I think I don't know. He's not top 5 receiver. I don't think.
I don't think so yet, and I agree with that.
But I mean, he's definitely a solid receiver. He's a good number 1, but I don't think, I think you need other weapons around him to make him look good.
That's what
I do like his demeanor. He seems like a pretty cool dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I like the way he plays, but I just don't think, like, looking at it, he was a second-round draft pick. I think that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Honestly. Yeah.
He's 6'4" and 229 pounds.
No, that's pretty big, and he runs fast.
Oh, he's super fast. I mean, you could put him on the defensive side of things too. And I wouldn't want to get hit by him.
Nah, he could probably play defense for sure. If you look in the draft, Marquise Brown was picked ahead of him.
I like Marquise Brown.
N'Keal Harry was picked ahead of him. He hasn't done anything.
Yeah.
Deebo Samuel, I guess that's about. A.J. Brown was picked ahead of him. McCole Hardman. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside for the Eagles. Paris Campbell.
I think he's at least better than these guys.
Andy Isabella. And then DK Metcalf. Yeah, I'd say definitely move him ahead of a few of those guys for sure. Probably other than the first one, really.
Yeah. And again, like I said, it's his second season.
Yeah.
He's just kind of got on the scene. I think his rapport is going to take him a lot further than anything. And then, I mean, he's got a great quarterback. Russell Wilson's awesome. And I think they play good together.
Yeah, he's got 141 catches already, so that's pretty crazy.
It is crazy, and I guarantee Lockett's numbers are higher than his, which make those numbers even cooler.
Yeah, and he runs the 40-yard dash in 4.33. Which is kind of crazy for somebody that size.
Quick for a big dude.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know, man. I think he fits well with that team, but I feel like if he ever goes somewhere else, he might fall down a little bit in stats.
Yeah,
but
maybe.
He fits well with that team, and Russell likes him, so it's a good pairing for sure. He's going to look good while he's there, but I don't think, as of right now, if anybody tries to put him top 5, I think they're a little wrong. But, also, like you said, he can't improve, so maybe he will. But he definitely has fun. I like the way he plays.
Yeah.
I definitely like watching him. He tries every play, which I like.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. He's definitely a 4-down player. He's not scared to. He's not scared to work. I mean, there aren't many players out there that's going to chase someone 100 yards just to tackle him.
Which I like. I mean, this is probably the first guy on our list that isn't smiling and having fun, but he's very serious.
He's there to grind it out.
Yeah. So I like that. Good pick for sure.
I appreciate it.
I guess now's a good time to take a break to listen to our sponsors. Go ahead and get paid for this. So we will take like a short break, and we will be right back. Oh, yeah, I like this song. What is this?
This is Beck, man.
Yeah. I mean, what's the name of the song?
Go It Alone.
That's it, yeah. I like this. It's good. Beck's awesome. Yeah. So welcome back to Being in Justin's Mind. Hopefully you enjoyed listening to our sponsors. As if you have been listening, obviously you have, we are counting down our top 5 favorite current NFL players, and we are up to my number 3.
I'm pretty excited to hear it. Those two have been great so far. Let's keep them rolling.
I think so too. I'm just going to go ahead and say my next one. It might be probably the oldest player in the NFL, I guess. Tom Brady. Yeah, I love Tom. I know you don't like him. I know you don't like him, but I love him.
Really?
I think he's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the greatest ever. How can you not enjoy him?
Man, I mean, I'm very biased against him.
Yeah.
He's probably got the most annoying fan base on the face of the planet.
Yeah. A lot of people really,
He's an incredible player. You can't take anything from Tom Brady.
No.
He's got the most
6 Super Bowls. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah, he's been to 9. I mean, he's thrown for 79,000 yards. Second most all time, I think.
I heard a crazy stat the other day about Tom Brady.
What's that?
So Steph Curry,
yes,
best 3-point shooter in NBA.
Yeah.
Is 43%.
That's pretty good.
Behind the arc.
Yeah.
Tom Brady has made it to, I don't know, some obnoxious amount of Super Bowls.
9. Yeah, 9.
He has won
6
of them.
Yeah.
So it is more likely for Tom Brady to win a Super Bowl than it is for Steph Curry to make a 3-point shot.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy right there. Yeah, I mean, he's made 6 Super Bowls in 20 years. I mean,
he's incredible.
Yeah.
I hated him ever since he beat the Panthers.
Yeah.
In the Super Bowl.
Well, you shouldn't hate him. You should hate John Casey for that.
Freaking idiot.
Yeah. But yeah, I like Tom Brady, man. He's my favorite. I mean, I just enjoy watching somebody do it for so long.
Yeah.
It's like if we would have done this list 5 years ago, he probably wouldn't be on it. But I think the last 5 years, I've really appreciated him.
I'm glad that he didn't retire.
Yeah, me too. I'm enjoying watching him play for a different team to show what he can do. I mean, I wish he would have stayed with New England, but I understand why he left.
Same. And you can see that it wasn't New England that was a great team.
It's Tom Brady.
Nothing to do with old Bill Belichick.
Nah, Tom Brady's the man.
Yeah.
6th round draft pick, obviously. Well, we all know, but yeah, I enjoy the guy. He's awesome. I think.
He's definitely GOAT status.
Yeah.
I'd like to see when him and Breeze both retire their numbers side by side.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Breeze has more touchdowns, but Brady has more yards.
Yeah.
Or vice versa, something like that. I don't know. They're going back and forth right now, honestly.
I like them both a lot.
Yeah. So yeah, I think I just felt like I had to put him on there, man. I mean, plus
he makes a lot of people's lists.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, he's got great hair, a hot wife,
and
he's really done nothing wrong. So.
No. I love any kind of animation about him. They always make him be this like childish, like, yeah, guys, let's go get him.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that's not exactly how he is, but I'm sure he does. He keeps his team grounded.
Yeah.
He's very, very knowledgeable. He's been in the game forever, and
since 2000.
I don't think he's had a losing season.
No, he has not. No.
I mean, he's fun to watch. He's fun to hate. I'm definitely one of the people that root against him.
I think he's awesome. But
he's in the playoffs, and he's got a shot at another Super Bowl with another team.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my number 3. I feel like it's just fun watching. Somebody. I mean, he's perfect almost.
Yeah.
I mean, he does throw interceptions, but still, he doesn't get pissed off. He doesn't do anything stupid. He comes back and strong and leads them to a touchdown.
There's not many players I like to watch do a 2-minute drill more than Tom Brady.
Exactly, yeah. So, yeah, I had to put him on my list. So, there's not really much more we can say about him. So,
solid pick.
Yeah, so we can go ahead and move on, I guess. I mean, because we could probably talk about Tom for hours.
Yeah. I guess we're going with my number 2.
Yeah, let's move on to your number 2, your runner-up.
My runner-up, also a quarterback.
Oh, okay, nice.
Hadn't been in the league long.
Okay.
But definitely my favorite for a long time is a good old Baker Mayfield.
Oh, Baker. I love Baker. Yeah.
He's awesome.
Yeah, honestly, I thought about putting him on my list, but
really?
He barely got beat out by Gronk.
I love him on and off the field, man.
I love his commercials.
Oh, yeah. They're at home with Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
They're great. He's great. He interviews great.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't have a world-class team around him.
I'll
tell you that. His running back core is incredible.
Yeah.
But that being said, they don't have the best offensive line in the world.
No.
Last season he didn't do that great. He was hurried up a lot.
Yeah.
And this season I feel like he learned how to deal with it. And he's up there. He's amazing. His stats this season have been great. I think he was at 61% complete rate.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Season.
Yeah.
And he just looked incredible.
He's 61% for his career also through 3
really?
years. Yeah.
Well, then his percentage this year is probably higher because I believe last year he didn't play that great.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think even last year his stats weren't that bad. It was just the team wasn't very good.
Yeah. And now he's got some threats with him. Obviously Jarvis Landry, awesome.
Oh, great receiver.
Great player.
Plus Odell when he's healthy.
Yeah, exactly. I can't wait to see what they look like when they have both of them on the field. Mm-hmm. Higgins has been playing.
Yeah, he's really
solid,
good. Yeah,
and like I said, he's got two of the best backs in the league.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Plus a great coach, Stefanski, former Vikings offensive coordinator.
And I know he was going crazy last night, not being able to coach the game.
Yeah,
but, they pulled it out and beat the mess out of the Steelers.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Baker. He's got 75 touchdowns through 3 years. That's not bad.
No, not at all. And he's going to be another guy that plays in the league for a long time. His only downfall, he's a very tough playing quarterback.
Yeah, he plays tough. Yeah,
he runs through plays. You don't see him sliding too much.
No.
And he wants to win, man. He's there for his team. He's playing for his team. He's not playing for himself.
Yeah, I like Baker because we're white and he's white, and he's not big.
Yeah,
he doesn't look like somebody that should be a starting quarterback for a playoff team.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he looks like the goofy kid that you're friends with,
Yeah, and I mean, he if I was a quarterback, if I could say like I was good enough to play quarterback and make it to the NFL, I'd want to be Baker Mayfield.
Yeah,
because we're the same height.
Mm-hmm.
He probably weighs less than I do because I'm fat, but if I was in shape, maybe probably weigh the same. But also, let's don't forget, like 5 years ago, he was arrested. And the great video of him trying to run from the cops.
Man, he had a very high probability of being just like old Johnny Manziel.
Also, who I love.
Really?
Yes.
I'm so glad. And he played for the Browns too, right?
Yeah.
So the Browns just like college fuck-ups.
Yeah, if this was an all-time player list, I would put Johnny Manziel on it for sure. I love Johnny.
But I like Baker for a lot of the same reasons that I did kind of want to see Johnny Manziel do well.
Me too.
Because he's just wild.
Well,
he's goofy and they don't play conventional, even though Baker has kind of slipped into more conventional.
Yeah, he's calmed down now.
But that adds to the fun of who they are as a player.
Yeah, I love Johnny. Was awesome. Baker is like a better version of Johnny, but they're kind of like the same person, really.
Yeah.
Like I feel like if they could hang out for sure.
Oh yeah, they'd be best friends.
One of them would probably pass out before the night's over, and then Baker would just laugh. But no, I love Baker. He's definitely like I said, I probably would have put him on my top 5. I'm kind of sad I didn't.
I'm hoping he gets a Super Bowl.
Plus, I guess that girl in the commercials is his actual wife. She's pretty hot.
Yeah, pretty girl.
Yeah,
for sure. Which is awesome. That's another thing that I like players on and off the field.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's not this.
Well, everybody that were. Yeah.
He's settled down. I'm pretty sure he's a kid too.
Yep. Yeah.
Could be wrong.
No, it doesn't say anything about a kid.
No. Well, either way, he's a family man.
Yeah, and everybody we've picked so far has been pretty good off the field.
Yeah. You don't have anybody that showboats or.
But yeah, like I said, like Baker, was arrested. There was that video, and now he's overcome it, and awesome commercials, and a playoff winning quarterback.
Yeah, and like I said, he's getting the Super Bowl this year.
And he was a walk on his first year of college, so that makes it even better. Yeah.
No, I did not know that. That is awesome.
Yeah, he's definitely.
And he won the Heisman.
Yeah, did he?
Oklahoma? Did he not? Or if he didn't get the Heisman, he was the first round.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he won the Heisman Trophy. Yeah,
exactly. I mean, how do you not say that?
He was the number 1 overall pick. I knew that. Yeah. I love him. Yeah.
Awesome player.
Yeah, like I said, he's kind of. I mean, I like Johnny a little better, but Baker's a better quarterback.
I can't be mad at you.
Yeah, but both of them though, I think I like just because I was a big Shane Falco fan back in the day, also.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. But that's a great choice. So far, that's been my favorite pick so far.
Sweet. Well, I'm glad. Yeah. Your runner-up.
All right, my runner-up. My runner-up. Now we get to my Vikings portion of the countdown. I got to pick my home team. Well, my favorite team, I guess, not my home team. I'm in North Carolina. But again, I think this guy reminds me a lot. I think of myself. I guess maybe like because we're white and But Adam Thielen. The wide receiver for the Vikings.
I didn't know where you were going with that.
I mean, he's 6'2", 200 pounds. I mean,
incredible.
I love all the small white receivers.
Yeah.
Yes, Wes Welker, Edelman.
Wes Welker was one of my favorites of all time.
But Adam Thielen, is my favorite right now. Plus, he plays for the Vikings.
Yeah.
And he doesn't drop too many
I
passes.
was going to say, he has some of the best hands in the league.
And he's not afraid to go over the middle and get hit.
He's fast.
Yeah.
He's very reliable.
Yeah. He's a leader. It seems like he's a leader.
Yeah.
Which I like.
He's got a little bit of competition there with Jeffries now.
Which is okay.
Yeah.
Which is okay.
That's a strong receiving core.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Great. Going to be a great team for many years. He's got 397 career catches.
Yeah.
Yeah. 39 touchdowns.
Since he's been in the league, he's made my fantasy team every year.
Oh, yeah. I get him every year just about if I can. Undrafted player.
Yeah.
I guess that's what I'm saying. He plays for his home team because he's from Minnesota, which makes it even better. Went to college in Minnesota.
No one knew anything about him before he came on.
Pro Bowl player. I mean, if you don't like him, something's wrong.
I'm a Bears fan and I like him.
Yeah.
That'll tell you a lot.
Like I say, everybody likes him.
Yeah.
I mean, he tries his hardest because he shouldn't be out there.
Yeah.
I
he's a great player. He's one of those guys. You're right. He kind of squeezed through the cracks and made it on the team. They realized what kind of threat he was, and I mean, I don't know how big of a fan of Kirk Cousins you are. I don't think he's a great quarterback, but he's got some receivers around him that make him look great.
Oh yeah,
and Thielen is definitely one.
And Thielen holds 2 NFL records, by the way.
Does he?
Yeah.
What are they?
Most consecutive games with 100+ receiving yards, 8, tied with Calvin Johnson.
That's crazy stat for a receiver.
The other record, most consecutive games with 100+ receiving yards to begin a season, 8, obviously.
Oh, so he just started off that way.
Yeah, nice. 8 straight. Yeah, and I think the one where he missed, he was hurt. I don't even think if I remember correct, because this was last year.
Yeah,
2019.
Sounds right, just about halfway through the season.
Yeah, so I think he. I don't think he necessarily lost that record. I think he just got hurt and missed a game.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, he's definitely some of the best hands.
Yeah.
That the NFL has seen, I think.
Yeah, so that's
young. He's young too.
Yeah, he's 30.
Yeah, so he's got a couple more seasons to play.
Yeah, he'll play another 5 or 6 meaningful years, and then we'll see what happens. But yeah, he's pretty awesome. I mean, I like him. So definitely a solid pick. Instantly, when we came up with this category, I was like, he's on my list.
I didn't know if you were going to go with him or I'm a big fan of Dalvin Cook.
Yeah, he's pretty good too.
Yeah, dude's a monster.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I like Thielen better than Cook.
Yeah,
for sure.
Thielen's awesome. But I guess we're about to be to our number 1 now. Do you want to mention like some honorable mentions like that we left off?
Yeah.
Like who's a couple that you could have put on your list that you left off?
I know we had talked about like Panthers players.
Yeah.
And I do like the Panthers. They're my second team. I go for them.
Yeah.
Just because I live here. But a couple players. I love Greg Olson.
Yeah, well, he's not with the Panthers anymore, though.
No, he's
Seahawks.
with Seahawks.
Yeah.
But that's what I was saying. Like, he played for the Panthers, and then he played for the Bears beforehand.
Yeah, yeah.
That's where I started to love him. And then Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, McCaffrey, yeah. Yeah, I thought about putting him on my list, yeah.
Insane athlete.
Yeah.
I think the Panthers would have had a better season, obviously, if between him and Teddy, that would have been a pretty good. But no one else to really run through.
Yeah, I thought, McCaffrey would have been good. Obviously, I thought about Baker, obviously, like I said. There really wasn't any defensive players I thought about, really. There's no defensive players I really like right now.
We got there's a couple rookies that are pretty solid.
Yeah.
I liked, what's his name? Chung, whatever.
Chung.
Panthers, too.
Yeah.
He's a safety. He played pretty good. I love Bennett. He's
Bennett.
Big old, when he beat the crap out of that quarterback, that was pretty awesome.
Von Miller, maybe. I like him. He's pretty good.
Yeah.
He plays for the Broncos.
TJ Watt.
TJ Watt's pretty good.
And JJ's awesome.
Yeah, JJ's okay. Yeah.
Awesome on and off the field. I don't think they get enough credit.
No, not at all. TJ's a little better, I feel like. But Aaron Darnold, he's probably the best even. But I didn't really think about putting any of those guys on my list.
Well, you're going to be weirded out by my number 1.
I don't know who there really wasn't. I mean, I don't know who, like you said, and you mentioned Justin Jefferson for the Vikings.
Yeah.
I could have put him on my list probably if I wanted to put another Viking player. Yeah. Stephon Diggs, also.
Incredible.
Yeah, Josh Allen, really another. I like all the.
Fun to watch all season.
But that's probably about it, really. There's not really too many people. Chase Young, I really like Chase Young.
Yeah.
So that's probably one defensive player I could have put on there.
I wasn't a big fan that he didn't get the W. I want to see him win.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping they would win too.
He talked a bunch of smack too. He won.
Yeah, that was probably the mistake. Yeah. Who's so if we switched the category and said our least favorite player?
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady's your least favorite player? Really? Oh wow. No, that's crazy.
And it's not I don't hate him. Yeah, dude. I've dealt with so many Patriots fans.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of them. Yeah.
You know a couple of them that are just run their mouth all the time.
Yeah.
Always the best, always the best, always the best. I've always thought that he kind of sat behind a wall. I mean, a lot of other quarterbacks would have had the same stats if they were behind that team. And I might not be true. I mean, he's still playing great now.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate him because he's so good.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
But Tom Brady, he's a big one that I was never the biggest fan of.
Yeah, I mean, I understand. I mean, people either love him or they hate him.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. My least favorite player would be a toss-up between two guys.
What you got?
And they're both going to surprise you.
Okay.
One is Aaron Rodgers because I just hate the Packers.
Really?
Yeah, I just really hate the Packers. And then the other one is Cam Newton, just because he sucks.
I hate Cam Newton.
I hate him for all those. He's so annoying off the field.
I hate him because we had so much potential with him, and he just wanted to be the showboater.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And Aaron Rodgers actually almost made my top 5.
Yeah, I figured you liked him. Yeah.
He's just good.
No, he's a good player. I just hate him.
Yeah,
I just hate the Packers, man. It's like the same back in the day with baseball. Like Barry Bonds, my least favorite player.
Really?
Yeah, great player, but I hated him.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
No, I almost put Aaron Rodgers up there, but I used to think he was a good guy on and off the field too, but he's a little crybaby.
He's a crybaby. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's another reason why I don't really like him.
Yeah, which is crazy. I mean,
but you can't ever count him out of a game though.
He's another one. He's a little bit younger than Drew Brees and Tom Brady.
Yeah,
but he's got very similar early stats.
He does. Oh yeah,
he's going to chase him down.
He will. Yeah.
And
I'll hate every second of it.
Closer.
Yep.
So.
Well, I guess now that we got that out of the way, I guess shall we see who your favorite player currently in the NFL is?
Yes.
Well, first of all, if it was all-time player list, would this player be? Is this your all-time favorite player?
This player is my number one because he's so similar to my favorite player of all time.
Okay. All right. Well, who's your favorite one of all time?
It's going to give away my number one.
Okay. All right. Never mind then. All right.
But my favorite player of all time.
Yeah.
Is my Bears player.
Okay.
Khalil Mack.
Oh, Khalil Mack. Yeah. Okay. So defensive player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've always loved defensive football. My favorite player of all time is Brian Urlacher.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah, great defensive player.
I was like
he even has
11 years old.
Yeah.
And I saw Brian Urlacher come across the middle of the field and just take some
He's huge.
Off.
Yeah, he's huge.
And I said, I like those guys.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they sucked for like 10 years.
Oh yeah.
But I liked Mack when he was
at the Raiders.
Yeah, he was just fun to watch.
Oh yeah.
And he's getting up there in age. He's 29. He's 5 days older than me.
Nice. Nice.
But he still gets to the ball. He hustles every single play.
Oh yeah.
And you don't ever hear him complaining. I mean, playing on the Bears. I mean, the Bears have always had a solid defense.
Yeah, always.
Always had a great team. And if you watch any of his interviews, all he talks about is, well, we're going to get him next week.
Oh yeah, great guy.
And he's a monster.
Oh yeah.
Great stats, super fast, and
I think he's the best. I think he's the best defensive player out there right now.
I agree. And I figured we weren't going to have any defensive players, and I took that as kind of an advantage point to have him as my number one.
Nah, he's great. I mean, not a Bears fan, but I do like him a lot. I like Brian Urlacher a lot back in the day. Even as a Viking fan, I hated that he always killed us, but
he got sworn in. He's in the Hall of Fame, not this past year, but I think the year before.
Yeah, he did get in. Yeah, and Mack will be in there at some point.
Yep. Oh yeah, I'm sure he will.
Yeah.
Brian Urlacher made me cry during his acceptance speech.
I didn't even watch it.
Hated it, man.
I didn't even watch it.
But that's an awesome guy. Both great guys on the field. Mack helps out the community a bunch, and I think he's just a stand-up individual.
Yeah.
And he busts his ass.
Oh, for sure. He tries. I think definitely my favorite defensive position is probably linebacker.
Yep.
But also like the secondary players. It's weird. I don't like the defensive lineman at all. I've never really liked the defensive lineman.
Well, see, I like Nick Hicks a lot too.
Yeah, he's okay.
He's an asshole, and he's cocky, and
he's
gonna get it coming at some point. But he busts his ass too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I like the whole Bears defense.
Well, yeah, it's one of the best defenses in the league. But yeah, I like Mack. That's a good pick. He's a great guy. Great player. He's got 70.5 career sacks.
Yep.
434 tackles. 23 forced fumbles. That seems like a lot.
Oh yeah. He attacks the ball. And
2 touchdowns, by the way.
Yep. I believe they're both fumble recoveries.
Yeah, it just says defensive.
Yeah.
No NFL records. Just throwing that out there.
He's like I said, he's got some years.
I mean, he'll probably have some before it's over with,
I
but
think so.
He can play the guitar, so that's pretty awesome.
Really?
That makes me more of a fan. Not gonna lie.
have to look up. Maybe we'll play some of his music for the opening of the next next show.
He's a Tim McGraw fan, he says.
Huh.
I'm becoming more of a fan of this guy.
Just a good old country boy that likes to get after the quarterback.
Yeah, and Hanson. He likes Hanson also. I mean,
he was doing good on my list.
Yeah, yeah. He probably can play that on the guitar. Good for him, man.
That would be a good cover. I'd listen to it.
Oh, yeah, me too. Yeah, please, Khalil Mack. I know you're listening. I know you are. I'm going to send it to you. I'll tag you on Twitter. But if you could please play Mbop on your guitar, that would be pretty awesome. That would really make our day. We would probably talk about that nonstop forever and always.
That'd probably be the highlight of my life.
It would be up there. It would be side by side with the time that Henry Winkler responded to me on Twitter.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. So these would be my top 2 moments in life.
I would cry. I'd shed a tear. I bet it'd be beautiful.
Oh yeah, we would play it on this show for sure. Yeah.
Justin.
Yeah.
You're number 1.
All right, my number 1. Here you talked about your how your number 1 is kind of like your all-time favorite number 1, and I'm not sure who my all-time favorite number 1 is. It's a toss-up between 2 players, but one of them reminds me a lot of this guy, current guy. My number 1's Dalvin Cook. He's my favorite player right now. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. Because my all-time favorite might be Adrian Peterson.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also still playing.
Still playing, but man, I'm done. He should have retired. Like
he's still getting touchdowns. Like
yeah.
On the one every single time.
Yeah, but man, I'm done. I didn't even put him on my list because he's done. Like he's not with the Vikings anymore. So.
I did not mean to call your number 1.
No, that's fine. But yeah, Peterson. Yeah, Peterson's probably, and the fact that he's still in the league, I figured I would talk about him at this point too. Yeah. So, but yeah, Peterson's awesome. He's, he runs over people, around people. He doesn't give up. He gets that extra yard. And Dalvin Cook's the same way.
Very passionate player.
Yeah. I mean, Dalvin Cook, the fact that we got him in the second round is unbelievable, first of all. He's got 3,600 yards already, 33 touchdowns.
If he's healthy, he's the best back in the league.
That's what I've been saying. I think the only running back you can put ahead of him is McCaffrey.
I like McCaffrey, and I really like Nick Chubb.
Yeah, but Nick Chubb does not.
He's more of a rough and tough and run players over.
Yeah.
Dalvin, he'll run them over, but that's only if they can get close to him.
Yep.
He's so elusive.
Yeah. So Dalvin, I mean, I love the running back's always been my favorite position.
Yeah.
I've always enjoyed watching the running back. I mean, from Barry Sanders to I'm a Viking fan, so Robert Smith was good. I like Jerome Bettis back in the day.
Oh, heck yeah.
Even as we got older, Adrian Peterson, like I said.
I think there was a couple more honorable mentions this season.
Yeah.
Like, there's to be considered the best running back in the NFL today. Currently is crazy.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of good running backs.
You got Henry, who is
he's a beast.
Freaking refrigerator that can run you the fuck over.
Oh yeah,
he's crazy.
Yeah.
Like I said, you got Nick Chubb and
Chubb,
Kareem Hunt. A bunch of amazing backs in the league, and Cook runs past them all.
Yeah.
I mean, he's incredible. I love him as a player.
Oh yeah, he's awesome. Like I said, I mean, he's definitely my favorite. Like I said, I was gonna put a running back as my favorite anyways. So just the fact that I chose Cook.
I'm very much not a Minnesota fan, and he is definitely my favorite back to watch.
Yeah. I mean, he's awesome. The way he can run around people, but he can also run people over.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's kind of crazy. But yeah, there's been a lot of running backs. Curtis Martin, I like Curtis Martin for the Jets back in the day too. There's just a bunch. I mean, I'm looking at a list of the top. Edgerrin James, remember when he played for the Colts? Mm-hmm. That dude was unbelievable too.
Marshall Foster.
Arian Foster was really good.
Yeah. I used to like watching him. He only played in the league for like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, he didn't last too long. Yeah. Marshall Faulk was really good too. Mm-hmm. I liked him. So, I mean, like I said, running back's my favorite position. And, I felt bad for not putting Peterson on there because he might be my favorite player of all time, but also I don't really consider him active.
Yeah. But like I said, it's crazy. They put him on a goal line.
Yeah, but
that's how hard of a runner he is.
He also.
He's like 36, 37.
Yeah, but he also just plays for a bad team.
Yeah, that's true.
But, yeah, I mean, my favorite player would either be him or Randy Moss all time, so.
Randy Moss is
unbelievable.
Monster.
Yeah,
probably one of my favorite people to listen and talk to.
Oh yeah, I love
his voices coming out of him.
Oh, he's country as hell.
Yeah.
I mean, he's from West Virginia.
Yeah,
he played high school basketball with Jason Williams. Remember that?
Yeah.
Jason Williams, White Chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What a fun team that would have been to watch.
Oh man, I definitely would watch this.
Yeah, for sure. We didn't have nothing like that around here in basketball.
No.
But yeah, so that's our list, man. I think and Dalvin Cook also. does a lot of good in the community too.
Yeah,
So that helps.
very good guy.
Yeah,
very good guy.
But
I like how much that a lot of the NFL players have
Yeah.
in the community. That's another big thing, showing that you can have all the money in the world, but you can still be a good person.
For sure. So yeah, I think that was a pretty good list, man. I like our 5 guys. I mean, none of the same kind of surprised me a little bit.
Yeah.
But also at the same time, not really.
Put those 10 guys together on the same team.
Yeah, it'd be a lot of fun.
Whew.
Yeah, I could probably hang out with all those guys.
They seem like a bunch of good guys.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
My favorite is definitely your pick of Baker.
Yeah.
That would be the one I'd want to hang out with the most.
Do you imagine him and Khalil Mack doing some karaoke to Mbop?
Man, I could see that. Yeah,
I could see
that. Yeah, and then Baker talking about how it's going to rain and he needs to pull the furniture inside or something. I don't know. Whatever those commercials are about.
They're great.
Oh, they're awesome. I love anybody that can pull off a good commercial.
Yeah.
Part of the reason why I like Peyton Manning.
I love Peyton Manning. I to this day, I still think he's going to be in a movie at some point.
He's got to be. Yeah. At some point, I'll be watching the Adam Sandler movie and he'll be like a cop or something.
Yeah.
I know already.
Big Peyton Manning.
Yeah, he was okay. I like him as a person. Player, not so much. But
he just had good people around him.
Exactly. But whatever. But yeah, this was a good list, I think. Very up to date, since the playoffs are going on right now. So we'll do this again maybe for basketball when those playoffs roll around.
Yeah, maybe. Absolutely. I can do that. I think I can name like maybe 2 or 3 NBA players at this time.
Perfect. That sounds good. Just name a couple of the Monstars.
Yeah, you got it.
But maybe next time maybe one of these times we can do like our favorite fake football players.
I could do that. I know a ton of
Ray Finkel, Shane Falco.
Shane Falco will be my number 1. We'll just spoil way early.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Rudy was pretty good though.
Rudy.
Yeah, he was pretty good. Don't forget him. That's such a great movie.
I'm gonna have to look up some names.
Yeah,
about every player. And
so let's put that on our list of things to do.
Yeah.
Remember the Titans? There was who?
I remember Julius.
Julius, that was the black guy. Yeah.
I can't remember.
He played the strong side.
Yeah. Who played the left side? I can't remember his name.
I don't know. Who was
He said, that's my brother. You don't see the resemblance?
What's that guy's name? He played like the defensive back.
Yeah. I've drawn a blank, which is crazy. I know that was Hayden Panettiere's first movie. She plays. Yeah,
she plays a little daughter. Yeah, man. Yeah, she's awesome. I like her.
I think that's.
Oh yeah, Ryan Gosling. Yeah, he was in it. Remember he played the.
Oh, he was a little asshole that got the guy tackled and hurt.
Yeah.
But and that's one of Denzel's best movies, I think.
Oh yeah, every Denzel movie is a great Denzel movie.
yeah, that's true.
But yeah, so this was a good list, man. I think this was a lot of fun talking about players.
Maybe we'll touch on the NFL just a little bit more come Super Bowl, and I don't know what our list would be, but we can at least go over it and see what happens. Yeah, we can. We'll talk about it more later. I think a couple more weeks of the playoffs, so maybe we can talk about like our favorite Super Bowls or something. That would be cool. Yeah, that'll be a good old countdown. I know what my favorite Super Bowl of all time is. Obviously, it didn't include the Vikings, but whatever. I got a couple that are very memorable. Nice. Sure. All right, cool. Well, you want to maybe play some music for us as we head on out here? Let's see what we got. See what you got here. Let the people listen to it. And again, we thank you all for listening to Being in Justin's Mind. Make sure to look us up on YouTube if you want. Mr. J.A. Clark. Facebook, Justin's YouTube vids. Cashapp, $THEJAC88. Venmo at Clark316. Robbie, what's your Venmo again? My Venmo is at Robert-Ward-153. Perfect. So make sure to look us up on there or listen to us on the Anchor app or Apple Podcasts or Spotify. And Robbie's going to play some music as we head on out. We hope you all have a great night, and we'll see you next week. Why are you always such a dork, man? What are you talking? Check you later.